sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Bryant's Cowboys going up against Jackson's Redskins. With that, we'll send you up to FedEx Field and join our broadcasting team of Brandon Godden and Charles Gages.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins.
Oh my God, another holding call? I swear, I'm gonna get old.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This one caught by Crowder, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. Offensive starters time, Charles, for the Washington Redskins.
Let's look at Josh Dotson, the wide receiver out of TCU. Grew up in Fort Worth. His mom works at the university as a vice president. He actually went to Wyoming first, transferred back to TCU, and boy, is he a high flyer. Throw it up in the air, he'll go up and get it.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage? Possibility.
This is caught by the rookie Josh Dotson. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas.
Damn, pulled it out.
This is fielded inside the 5. Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
First play of the game, I'm throwing a bomb on Breland, dog. Hey, what number is Josh Norman? 24?
25.
Oh, I ain't throwing. I gotta switch sides. I'm gonna fuck with Norman later.
He'll get the football here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
That ain't gonna work for you.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the
cover 3 cloud? Cover 2 cloud?
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air.
Yeah.
And they run successful.
Taken in at the 22. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. A first down throw for Cousins. On the catch, it's Crowder. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
When at his best, Orlando Scandrick is one of the top nickel cornerbacks in the NFL.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Washington. Deshaun Jackson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Redskins have taken a 1st quarter lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, and as we saw in week 1, the new rule, this one coming out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Another carry for the rookie Elliott. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Coach hinted to us that we may see some old power football here in this game. We got a taste of it on that 1st down run.
I love how he handed it to us, and then when we were watching practice, we were watching what they call inside drill with the offensive and defensive line, and they kept putting more defenders on the other side and saying, block that. I don't care how many guys are in there. I want to run the football this week. And, boy, it has paid off for them in this game.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So good for the Buckeyes last year, and he's taken that from the college game, showing some glimpses of it here in the NFL.
How about his last season with Ohio State? Over 1,800 yards, only one game where he didn't get over 100. And remember, he demanded the ball from then on out. I think they listened to him, and they were smart to do so.
And now they're giving it to him here on the next level. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be a Dallas 1st down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now Prescott. He's going to air one out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Cousins now on second down. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he's brought down after a good game. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game. And he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders. And Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember.
Damn, I can't stop this nigga right now.
On the Giants sideline.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And room there to work it inside the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Cousins now.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done. Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
1st and goal from the 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown. Keith Marshall with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is good.
Still could have given.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
This nigga would look good.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And it's 3rd down.
This place.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people. But that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Back to throw, and that is
Damn, I should have ran that.
The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver.
I'm on cover 3 all game.
10 yards still left on 2nd down.
I don't feel like running the same offense.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Field strike, they'll look to throw. Going right side, he has Witten. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now
Keep going,
back to the
buddy.
ground with Elliott.
Keep going,
And he's going
please.
to fight his
You
way
had to
forward
call
here
me.
for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
4 yards remaining now on 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Damn,
I
man.
don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And on 2nd and 10 now. Now Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. Now Prescott looking for someone to throw to. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took them a dozen plays, though.
Work with me on this one. You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run at them. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
First down, here's Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time, and now it's 2nd down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Let's go! No, check, Patriots!
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Completes it right side to Dodson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, There's a premium for all of that now.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker
Go
was.
Wallace, damn.
Handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st and 10, Cousins out to the left here to Reed. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
There's a good push to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw is Cousins.
Catch the ball, nigga.
He had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
On 3rd down, Cousins looking deep downfield. And he is led to the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Vernon Davis, his first touchdown in a Washington uniform. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Shit, I'm getting my ass whooped, nigga.
And what do you think
But the
goes on here in
Redskins?
this situation?
Yep.
If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back
And
in
you
your
got the
own
Cowboys?
territory with just
Yep.
a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
Let's go.
You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. You got to figure if
21-3.
you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Why is you in this
First set of
league?
downs.
That's funny, Dior.
Here's Prescott.
You can come back.
Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Inside the 35-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line.
Circle.
now.
One of the selling points of the in route is against the quarterback, a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball to the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play. Help me out, partner. Was that incomplete?
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
And that's a surprise. The way he attacks the football in the air, it's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to
20
halftime.
yards out. What play do I run from 20 yards out to score? That play.
Fuck around and run it up.
And the next snap coming inside the end zone. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Can't find anyone open. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
And right now I take my rudimentary kindergarten skills and draw where the tackle box would be, because that was close. I thought he was in the tackle box. He has to be very careful where he
Yo, I don't think my defense ever looked this bad. I can't even stop this nigga.
Yeah. There's always a receiver.
He mixing it up real nice.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
Let's
right?
see what Bill's
I don't
doing.
want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big
like he
game.
getting shut down.
Nah, I just can't do nothing with him because I'm down by so much, so I can't run the ball.
Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Out of the gun now on third down. Finding time. Now he's forced out right. He can run for it, and he will. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Very good job.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Redskins will take possession with a 1st and 10. So here's the Redskins offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Boost the defense game, right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
When you see zone defense,
fucking
out on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football, it's incomplete. Now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. A beautiful fake. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened.
Should I try breathing again?
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive. They need points big time.
I swear, every time I drive, and I don't pick nobody, they always put the old one.
What you mean? Nigga that's sorry?
The old.
Oh.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced it.
Get outside, Zeke.
They'll get this one across the 20, only up to about the 21. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got time. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
Did we win this league too?
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many
I know I was
things.
playing the Ravens.
Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Wide open receiver complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football.
That was a ball, my nigga.
You're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes
You're gonna come out there route a little quick.
And what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Who you throwing it to?
Rifles one that's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get
triangle wide open in
They
there.
want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
One thing I've experienced is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On third down, Cousins trying to lay one up deep. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
Yeah, this is a high kick, but it's not going anywhere. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. I'm just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, it's Elliott. Only a gain of yards here, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. Sometimes you just don't have a great tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
I'm hop back on later.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8.
I'm up in the hood, I was ready for
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I would have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked back on his
Damn, I forgot to shift my line there.
I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 17 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Well, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that margin. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They come out here in the eye. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
4th and 1. I don't think Wild Horses could have dragged that quarterback off the field. He was motioning to go for it from the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the first down.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Now Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he's brought down. Give him 11 on the gain there. And it'll be first down Cowboys. And quickly they get to the line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Come on, tight end, take some easier completions.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Marshall now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Came up on the hood, that was better little nigga. Better little nigga. Better little nigga. Block 4 days. Larry Fitzgerald not going to boss on 2 minutes.
Press coverage. A first down throw for Cousins. Jackson's getting it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And he was able to find a very
Why do you think Fitzgerald won't moss on 2 niggas, huh?
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Stay up, nigga!
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Ooh,
Here come the
I just booked 2
Cowboys.
niggas.
And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing
This nigga Raymond just booked 2 niggas at one time. I did the LT chuck. He powered up.
In the end zone again. They know it's
Yeah,
not
this shit
easy.
better than
What
them
they do
too.
have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
Both of them.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Damn, don't be coming on that corner, bit.
On the counter, Elliott. And on this one he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake here on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And
2-point good.
The end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
Yep. You need 2 yards at this line, you know what you're going to do.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth
I ain't got time to play with them. I just put
deep.
that lineman over there. Thank you for the flag.
Room here to run. And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
That nigga gonna be pissed off all these fucking blocking the backs he done got.
Tie game here. Time starting to run down. The defense really needs to try and keep this game tied. See if they can get the ball back for the offense.
Dude, he ain't got his first touchdown to be with.
And Reed with it over the middle. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
First good touchdown, first good game. Okay. I need a
play to watch there on the deep pass.
This
Man, I'm sure there is a few of them.
A turkey bowl for Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Bonds get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt. And so far, it's working for both of us.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out.
Ooh, tight. This nigga better run his mouth out.
Second down.
He can feel good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down.
That's what it look like.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Shit. This nigga can kick, it's over.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. A run here with Pierce. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. They go again with Pierce. And able to push it. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Red zone opportunity.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third.
Ah!
Have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nah, he got a first.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hit it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They'll try and run for the fullback. And rolling room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Mark.
What up?
Smell like boo.
They'll run. This is Pierce. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Come on, you should say your timeout so you can ice them.
He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
I don't know if you're part of the GPU no more. He lost with a super team. Because someone like you, and I can't lie better.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EANFL. It's a win for the Redskins, and we say so long from FedEx Field.
Big Henry. You can't trust this man.